We're talking about in 2020 so far, he's in the top 25 agency owners. Last year was in the top 25 agency owners. His team has done over $800,000 this year. He has wrote over $1 million on his own pen. He's a top producer, #2 issue paid for all of 2018, which means the quality of his business, right? Not just can he go out and write $1 million, but if his averages are the way that they always are, then out of $1 million written, you can guarantee that he's got about 800,000 of it issued and counting, right? And so welcome, if you will. He's no stranger to this call. Help me welcome Mr. William Berry. Nice work. That's why I stole a lot of the tie down that I do from William Berry, and it sounds a little bit different virtually, right? And I know exactly how it sounds. Actually, you guys know exactly how it sounds, you know, for face-to-face appointments, because that's my tie down if you've ever heard me do it. But phenomenal. You know, switching gears really, really quickly, because we got 15 minutes. And I want to make the most of our 15 minutes with William Berry. So you were on my call, or the Smithmaster call last weekend, and you got an idea of sort of what we've been talking about as a team. It's really all about hustle and flow. And today I want to talk about finding a way to win. And so I know 4 years into this thing, right? And writing $1 million, team with $1 million years, you know, what when we think about the unexpected, 2020 was crazy, right? Like nobody expected going into you think a year ago, December 13th, 2019, nobody knew what kind of year this was going to be. Like, we had some big goals. We put stuff on our vision boards. We kicked off, like we're ready to roll. I'm out on the plane. I'm getting ready to see my people in Philadelphia. I'm getting ready to see my people in Texas. I'm talking about I'm all over the place this year. That's the kind of goals, the kind of plans that we had, but the unexpected happened, right? You ever pushed for agency owner and didn't make it? Like everything lined up, but the unexpected happens. Or like had a big week lined up, right? Big month, pushing for a promotion, and then bam, the unexpected. Talk to me about how a person can prepare for the unexpected.
That's really good. Let me throw this out there real quick too. I haven't personally seen a client in 35 weeks. I have not personally seen a client since COVID-19 has started. So Wendy said it was really smooth. Sis, that comes from a lot of practice. Comes from a ton of practice. How can you prepare for the unexpected? You know, there's, to me, when I came up in this business and now that I've matured to this place, if I was taking notes, I would write these two things down. The first thing I would write down is that you can't prepare for the unexpected, or it wouldn't be called the unexpected. That's what it is. You don't know. I mean, that you just don't know. That would be like me literally sitting at a stop sign or a stoplight with my car and staring straight ahead and someone hitting me in the rear of my car with their car and saying I could have prepared for that. There is no preparation. But in that same breath, I think what matters is how did you live your life in this business before? Because a guy who gets hit at the stoplight is either gonna like freeze, freak out, not do anything, get stuck, or he's gonna say, I've prepared my life. Like, I know how activity works. I know what actions happen. I know when I get out, what I'm supposed to do. Is it like, hey, I'm supposed to check myself? Where's my cell phone? I'm calling 911. I'm getting out of the car. Is that guy okay? It's, and what's crazy is, even in that moment of crisis, I know you guys are already thinking in your minds, was because I've set you there, like the things you're saying to yourself. Like, that MFer, he like just hit me in his car. What if the mindset is that person's in a diabetic coma and they didn't mean to stop and they just creamed your car? They need more help than you do. They could be dying. Where is your mindset, Prep, when crisis happens? Like, is it in a negative place? Like, woe is me, my car just got hit. Oh, I couldn't meet this. I'm gonna be late to work. I was going over here, now I've gotta pay. I mean, most people have heard, we don't have time, but most people have heard my car wreck story in this business. But in that same comparison, you could get out of the car and be like, is that guy okay? Am I okay? Am I in the way of other places? Am I getting help to us right now? So I mean, my mindset, so to answer your question, you can never be prepared. Business expects us to be like a reed. We have to bend. We talk about flow, no rigidity. You cannot be rigid in this business and make it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you are stiffer than a board, I will break you over my knee in this business. But if you're pliable like rubber, I can put you anywhere. I can take you anywhere. I can find a million different places to use you, to be used. And I think business expects us to be like that.
Man, I think about the prep, and I heard you in one breath say you can't get prepared, and the other say if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. And so to me, that's saying, hey, what am I doing in the times when it's good and like when I'm in control and things are going well? Like, how am I working on myself then to keep myself in that flexible, that adaptable sort of vibe? I like that. Next question, because there again, time is counting down. Anybody care about going? What is up? What is up? What is up? Every single time, man, I just want to run through a wall every time I hear Mr. Barry talking. I'm telling you, it is not over. If you like what you heard so far, part 2 is even better than part 1. Me and Mr. Barry are going to continue talking about this topic, find a way to win. And let me tell you, what is in store for you by the end of this series. You're going to be really hungry, really fired up, but first and foremost, you're going to have the tools. You're going to have the tools, you're going to have the ingredients on how to find a way to win in 2021. It can be your best year yet. It can be your best year yet. If you hadn't subscribed, hit that alert bell. Remember, part 2 is going to be coming out on Monday. We'll see y'all soon.